And now, using nothing more than just a Word document, I am going to show you how to take a big high-level goal and breaking it up into those much more granular supporting micro-learning objectives. And the goal that I've selected is build an adaptive learning. And I always actually like to do this to use an exercise that not only teaches you what I'm trying to teach you, which is how to break something up into smaller goals, but also reinforces the overall content. And given that this is a module on how to build an adaptive learning, this seemed like an ideal goal. So now I need to think about this. Okay, what do you need to be able to know or do to build an adaptive learning? Well, first I'm going to start with some of the knows. Okay, so what are the information you need to have at the ready? Well, number one, I think you need to be able to recall the benefits of an adaptive learning system. I think this is an obvious first one. Okay, if you're going to build an adaptive learning, you have to understand why it's good, why it has benefits, right? So you need to be able to articulate, and why I can even spell this out. Recall the benefits. As you can see, a couple of benefits, so that it's personalized, it's mastery-based, and that it's continually, I love typing when other people are watching, continually improving. Okay. Okay, so that's number one. And once I know the benefits, then I also think you have to kind of generally understand how the system works, which is a little bit more in the weeds than understanding the benefits. So we've got your buy-in because you understand the benefits of it, and now I'm going to, let's see, describe how an adaptive mastery-based system enables learners to complete a training and demonstrate mastery. And maybe I'll don't need to wordsmith it too much, but describe how an adaptive system enables learners to complete a training and demonstrate mastery. Okay, so now you know the benefits, and now you know how the system works. And now I think it's time to really demonstrate that you can do something. It's not just about knowledge, it's about really showing you know how to build an adaptive training. So the first thing you have to do is actually what we're talking about right now, is you have to demonstrate. You can see my Bloom's verbs are changing. Now I'm really forcing you to actually demonstrate your knowledge. Demonstrate how to break up high-level goals into smaller learning objectives. Okay, great. So now you know the benefits, you know how the system works, you've broken up your high-level goals into smaller learning objectives. And I think there's one other component of breaking up high-level goals into smaller learning objectives, which is to distinguish between measurable and unmeasurable learning objectives. That's actually what we're going to do in just a second, but that is important. Okay, now I've got my learning objectives, and there's a lot more here, but the next step is, okay, develop high quality, challenging questions to test learner mastery of LOs. Great. Okay. And I'm not going to do any more, but I think you're seeing how this works, right? So you start with a high-level goal, and you have to really think about all of the individual steps to test learner mastery, to make sure you say, if a learner can do all 5 of these things, then I feel confident that that learner can do X. And it's a combination of actually demonstrating knowledge and then actually getting more and more into the weeds and showing what you can do. The end.